So you just invested in crypto, dreaming of Lambos, yachts, and early retirement? Then suddenly, poof, your money's gone, and so is the scammer. Today, we'll get into exactly how these scammers trick you, vanish into thin air, and leave zero traces behind. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what signs to look out for and how you can protect your hard-earned cash from these scammers. Picture this. You're scrolling social media, and suddenly you spot an ad promising massive crypto returns. Meet Alex, a regular guy who saw one of these ads. Promised to triple his crypto in weeks, so he jumped in without hesitation. The platform looked slick, professional, even had real-time graphs and glowing reviews from other users saying how they cashed in big. Now, here's the kicker. These sites aren't legit. They're carefully designed traps. These scammers create a polished website and flood social media with fake ads. They buy followers and fake reviews to convince you they're credible, legit, and safe. Alex felt confident. He dropped $5,000, watching eagerly as his investment grew rapidly on screen. Everything looked amazing, and Alex was already thinking about booking that dream vacation. But here's when things start going sideways. One morning, Alex wakes up to a notification from the platform. His account is under review due to suspicious activity. Panic kicks in. He quickly contacts their support team, who reassure him it's a minor issue. Just verify your identity and you'll get access again. Alex quickly uploads his passport, a selfie, and even a utility bill. But guess what? This step was never about identity verification. It was about stalling. The scammers were buying time, reassuring Alex while silently transferring funds from the site to various anonymous wallets around the globe. And within hours, Alex's account page becomes inaccessible. He refreshes frantically, tries calling support again. Nothing. The website itself vanishes, replaced by that dreaded 404 error. And just like that, Alex's money is gone. But how exactly do scammers vanish without a trace? Let's break down their vanishing act. First off, crypto scammers love cryptocurrencies because of anonymity. Cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin or Monero offer scammers perfect cover, allowing transactions without revealing personal identities. They use a strategy called mixing or coin tumbling. Mixing services pool the stolen crypto together, shuffle it around multiple times with thousands of other transactions, making it virtually impossible to trace. After mixing the coins, scammers split the funds into smaller amounts, sending them to multiple wallets. This technique is known as layering. The stolen money bounces around between wallets, sometimes hundreds of times, within minutes. Every layer makes it harder and harder to track, creating a complex web that even advanced forensic tools struggle to untangle. From here, the money hits multiple crypto exchanges, often shady ones located in countries with weak regulations or lax enforcement. Scammers cash out using fake IDs or even other stolen identities. Remember Alex's passport and selfie? Exactly. These identities become their cover, leaving innocent people potentially facing legal issues while scammers walk away scot-free. And it doesn't stop there. Many scammers use burner phones, temporary emails, and even VPNs to hide their real location. By the time authorities begin tracing them, they're long gone, probably chilling on a tropical beach, sipping a cocktail paid for by victims like Alex. But how common is this really? Well, crypto scams have skyrocketed. According to Chainalysis, in 2023 alone, scammers stole over $3 billion from innocent crypto investors. That's billion with a B. And guess what? The majority of these victims never saw their money again. But why is crypto such an attractive target for scammers? Firstly, crypto's value can grow quickly. People hear stories of Bitcoin millionaires and rush in, often without proper knowledge. Scammers feed off this greed and urgency. They understand human psychology and know exactly how to trigger emotions like excitement, fear of missing out, and trust. Another trick crypto scammers love to use is social engineering. Scammers often use elaborate psychological tricks to build trust. They might pose as friendly advisors, influencers, or successful traders. They'll interact with you personally, sometimes for weeks, gradually convincing you to trust them completely. This trust-building phase is critical because once they gain your trust, you'll willingly hand over money and sensitive information, convinced you're dealing with someone genuine. Another popular trick is called rug pulling. Here's how it works. Scammers create their own cryptocurrency, hype it massively, lure investors, and once the coin's value spikes, they pull the rug, cashing out instantly and leaving investors with worthless coins. Investors lose everything overnight. For example, Squid Game coin was a notorious rug pull in 2021, cashing out nearly $3 million from investors. The scammers vanished overnight, leaving thousands stunned and devastated. Investors watched in real time as the coin's value dropped from thousands of dollars per coin to absolute zero within seconds. So how can you avoid being the next Alex? As an appetizer, always verify Google and other reviews extensively, especially critical ones. If something sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Also, look out for red flags like unprofessional websites, spelling mistakes, aggressive sales tactics, or lack of transparency. Legitimate crypto investments will never pressure you to invest immediately or offer unrealistic guarantees. Secondly, never invest more than you can afford to lose. Crypto markets are volatile, even without scams. Diversify your investments and never put all your money in one place. Third, educate yourself. Understanding crypto fundamentals makes it harder for scammers to trick you. Know exactly what you're investing in. If you don't understand something clearly, take a step back and research it deeply first. And finally, use secure exchanges and wallets. Always opt for established, regulated exchanges. Enable two-factor authentication, avoid giving out personal information unless absolutely necessary, and never share private wallet keys or passwords. Crypto scams are scary. They're sneaky, smart, and ruthless. But if you have the right knowledge, you don't have to be their next victim. Keep your eyes wide open, stay skeptical, and never rush your decisions. Your crypto journey doesn't need to end in a horror story like Alex's. Before you leave, if you found this video helpful, hit subscribe to stay safe and savvy in the crypto world. See you in the next video.